There are consequences where you refuse to obey this law. And lastly, let me also state categorically to anybody that cares to listen that the Tea people, the Agatu people, the Idomas, the Igedes, and all the people of Benue State have been pushed to the wall. And if the federal government refuses to protect us, to shield us from our women being killed and raped, from our children, from our daughters being killed and raped, we shall defend ourselves by any means. Enough is enough. We cannot allow our daughters to go to the farms and we don't see them any longer. We cannot allow our children to go to the farms and they don't come back. We cannot allow our fathers. You stay in Abuja, you hear that your father is killed on the farm. Enough is enough.
Herdsmen attacks in various parts of Benue State, particularly in Buruku, Guma, Taka, Logo, and Agatu, to mention but a few, leaves a gory tale and sore taste in the mouth as thousands of people in the state have either been killed, still hospitalized, and maimed for life. The saddest of all is that many have been sacked from their ancestral homes and living elsewhere as IDPs and still living with sordid memories of the massacre in every nook and cranny of the state. But with the federal government not showing enough efforts to stop this genocide on the Benue people. Against this backdrop, members of the Benue caucus in the House of Representatives had no choice than to pour out their frustration through at a press conference to draw attention to the plight of its people and declaring support for the state governor for his courage in the face of blackmail to sign the bill on anti-open grazing into law.
You are not unaware of the carnage and massive destruction visited on the peace-loving people of Benue by heartless terrorists operating under the cover of Fulani herdsmen for some years now. While this lasted, economic activities in the state were almost grounded as people abandoned their farms and businesses due to the ravaging activities of AK-47 bearing herdsmen who constantly invaded our communities, destroyed farms, property, maimed and killed indiscriminately. The people of the state lived in constant fear of being attacked, thereby forcing surviving victims of these dastard acts to abandon their homes.
Other members of the caucus also spoke on the experiences of their various constituencies.
And the policy of this administration is diversification of our economy, and we can't diversify into anything except agriculture. That is what everybody is doing. If you go to Benue State right now, farmers have gone back to their farms to harvest their crops. They cultivated enough crops this season. That is why we are appealing to the federal government to provide security so that to help the government of Benue State so that this law will be implemented to the fullest.
It is also worrisome that this organization, Mayati Allah, we are saying that these Fulanis, the Fulanis we knew, are not the Fulanis that are operating in Nigeria or Benue State today. But what surprises us is that Mayati Allah, which is an organization of herdsmen in Nigeria, seems to be supporting this group of people. And thereby, it appears there is a conspiracy in order to sack us from our father's land.
It is very obvious that federal government lacks the political will to profile a final solution to this herdsmen farmers crisis. Up till today, I've said it over and over. I've not heard that any single killer herdsman has been arrested or prosecuted in this country, and this is highly worrisome. We should take it very seriously. That is to say that they are obviously displaying a lackadaisical attitude towards a permanent solution to this herdsmen farmers crisis. As a matter of urgency, we are calling on the federal government to support the implementation of this anti-grazing law by the Benue State government. You see, by the enactment of this law, automatically thousands of lives have been saved.
The lawmakers call on the federal government to support the anti-open grazing law through the building of mobile police units in all the flashpoints in the state to support its enforcement, and failure to do so could compel the people of the state to take their destiny in their own hands through any means, if necessary. Emmanuel Ehijne, PTV News.